Right now, there's a lot going on. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, stuck, or completely frozen, I get it. When life feels uncertain, our brain lock onto fear. It's a survival instinct, and your brain is saying, if I just think about this enough, maybe, just maybe I'll figure it out. But what happens? You don't figure it out. You just stay stuck in the loop, playing out worst case scenarios, over analyzing everything, and feeling like you can't move forward until you have all the answers. And you'll never have all the answers. And that's the most dangerous place to be. Because fear isn't just making you anxious, it's stealing your ability to take action. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to shift out of that fear-fueled paralysis so that you can move forward, even when life feels uncertain. And by the end of this, you'll have a simple but powerful shift that will help you refocus and regain control. So come on, let's get into it. So here's what most people don't realize. Fear hijacks your action. The more you focus on what you can't control, the smaller you feel. The more you play out worst case scenarios, the more powerless you become. And your brain thinks it's keeping you safe, but instead of protecting you, it's actually trapping you. Think about it like this. If you were in a burning building, would standing still keep you safe? Absolutely not. You need to move. Staying frozen isn't the solution. It's the real danger. But that's what fear does. It tricks you into thinking that if you just sit in the worry long enough, you'll find the right answer. Let me tell you, you won't. Because clarity doesn't come from sitting still, it comes from movement. So here's a key takeaway for you. Fear isn't the enemy. Staying stuck is. So now that you understand why fear is keeping you stuck, let's talk about how to break out of it, right? So the first thing you can do is name it. The first step to shifting your attention is recognizing what's stealing it. Right now, what's the number one fear or worry that is looping over and over in your mind? Is it like, what if I fail? Or what if I make the wrong decision? Or what if I let people down? Because whatever the because is. Say it out loud. Write it down, whatever it is that's looping over in your mind, and get it out of your head. Why? Because when fear stays in the background, it controls you. But when you name it, you take the power back. And the second thing, challenge it. Ask yourself, what's actually in my control right now, right? Fear actually makes us believe that everything is out of our hands. But there is always something that you can control, even if it's just your next step. You can't control how people react to you, but you can control how you show up. You can't control the future, but you can control what you focus on today. So instead of letting fear dictate your thoughts, start questioning it. And the third thing, refocus on movement, right? Instead of asking, what if everything goes wrong? Listen, shift to, what's one small action that I can take today? Is it send an email, make a call, take the first step, even if you're not sure what comes next? Just take that step. Because here's the truth. Fear hates movement. The moment that you take a step forward, it starts losing its power. So another key takeaway for you. Your focus is your power. Where you place it determines whether you stay stuck or move forward. So now you have the tools to get out of that fear mode. But how do you make this shift a habit? Every time that you feel overwhelmed, do a fear to focus reset. Name the fear, challenge it. What's actually in my control, eh? And number 3, take one small action to shift focus. The more you do this, the easier it gets. And at first, fear still, it'll be there. But now, it won't control you. My 3rd key takeaway, fear-based focus is a habit, but so is focus-driven action. So let me leave you with this. You don't have to fix everything today, because you can't. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to shift your attention to what you can control, and then take that one step forward. Now, I want to hear from you. I really do. So drop a comment below. What's one small action that you can take today to shift your focus? And if this resonated with you, if this hit home for you, I'm breaking this down even deeper in my free webinar, so I want you to sign up for it and get your seat, because we'll talk about how to take control of your focus and energy so that you're not stuck in this fear mode anymore. So grab your spot here, and look, the QR code is right here on the screen, and the link will be in the show notes. If this spoke to you, share it with someone else who you know needs to hear it. Let's break this cycle together. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.